Well, hello there, what's up? My name's Commando and welcome to my WWE Backlash 2016 predictions video. And this is the start of the 2 pay-per-views a month's crap that's just going to be oh so great. I even just seen something on Twitter where some people were like, oh, I don't even know what's happening on Backlash. Like, it was a response to like WWE's tweet and they were like, oh, I don't even know a single match on the card or something. Over-exaggerating a little bit probably, but there's no need for 2 pay-per-views a month. There just simply isn't. 1 month Raw, 1 month SmackDown. Not this 2 weeks to build to a pay-per-view crap. No need for it. But before we get into this, there's something I want to talk about. It's about fake feedback, or networking, as people like to call it, and the whole buying subscribers crap. I got claim someone says that I did that. No, I wouldn't waste my money on push like that. The problem I have is people subscribe because of the WWE videos, because they're really popular, especially the old stuff. But they don't give my new stuff a chance. Sometimes a video can get like 100 views, the next it'll get like 30. There's nothing I can do about it. I try to promote it, I try to make it the channel trailer, the promoted video, etc. Try and get more views. It doesn't happen. Nothing I can do about it. Yeah, it pisses me off, but buying subscribers, really? I wouldn't waste my money on push like that. Seriously, I wouldn't. But the thing is, why would you do that? Because if you buy subscribers, that's just a number. They're not doing anything. What makes you successful in YouTube is views. You get views, you get money. That's how it works. No views, no money. So subscribers is pointless. It's like, why subscribe to someone if you don't watch the videos? You're not helping them at all. I don't get that at all. I don't know why people do it. Doesn't make sense. If you don't watch that person's videos, you're not helping them at all. So, and the whole sub for subs thing, that is the biggest pile of shit ever. Just the same with that fake feedback crap, networking. Like, I see people comment, like, leave a comment, oh, great video. Like, I got one the other day, I watched every second of it. Please come and check out my video. Then I go on to this thing, and I see his, and I look at his video. Well, I don't even watch it. I just look at the comments, and it just makes me want to be sick, really. It's the whole fake feedback crap. I can just tell those people aren't watching the videos. It's stupid. Absolutely stupid. I don't get it. I've never understood it. Don't understand why people do it. Waste of time. But that's that little rant over. Let's get on to the Backlash predictions video. And we're kicking off with Dino fucking Ambrose versus AJ Styles for the WWE World Championship. The build has been going okay for this. My only thing is, just don't think there's really been enough time. But like I said, this whole 2 pay-per-views a month crap, stupid. But it's been going okay, and it's when Dean Ambrose like broke his balls or whatever, broke AJ Styles' balls on the ropes. It seems like since then he's sort of like insecure or something. Like that's the feeling I got from him. And I think he's going around like breaking people's phones and shit at the backstage area, and having a rant at that guy when he was getting interviewed by Renee. I got the feeling that he's sort of like insecure, like he's lost his balls or something. That's the feeling I was getting. But it's been okay. I just wish there was more build to it. I just don't agree with this 2 pay-per-views a month thing. It's just dumb. It's not good business in my opinion. But I'm gonna go with AJ Styles. I think AJ Styles will win. This will probably be the best match that Dean's had, I would say, as a champion, and probably in his WWE career. I think AJ will get a good match out of him. I just feel Ambrose is too restricted. I do. I think he only does like 5 moves, and punch, forearm, the running drop kick, suicide dive, dirty deeds. That's pretty much it. You know, he's just so restricted to what he can do. Same, so like promo wise, if you let that guy loose, he could be amazing. But I just feel he's too restricted. But I'll go with AJ Styles for the win on this one. My god, I'm getting loads of bloody I'm wondering what the hell was happening. I'm getting loads of emails. It's just a load of shit from bloody Google communities. Load of crap. I wonder what that clicking noise was. Anyways, moving on. The next match, it's the 6-pack elimination challenge for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. And it's between all the women on SmackDown, because all the women get used on SmackDown. Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch versus Carmella versus Naomi versus Natalya versus Nikki Bella. And now, with it being an elimination, it does change it, because it was the same when the Raw Fatal 4 became an elimination. It does change things, but at the same time, if it's not elimination, it does make it more surprising. You know, when someone comes out of nowhere and wins it. But I'm okay with an elimination. I could probably see it coming down to maybe Becky and Nikki. I hope Nikki doesn't win it. Nikki does not need to win it at all. She can just continue feuding with Carmella. I'd like to see Becky or Naomi win it, to be honest. I really would prefer either of them to win. I think Naomi's new entrance is amazing. I think it's really, really cool. I love it. I think it's really cool. And I've enjoyed the build to this as well. It's been good. But like I said, I like that all the women get featured on SmackDown, whereas Raw, you know, it's just the same ones every time. They don't use them all. Like, there's a hashtag thing for Summer Rae, Justice for Summer Rae. I'm glad that people actually are talking about her and want her to be used, because she was great at one time back in NXT many years ago. You know, back before all the bandwagoners came along. She was great back then, but hasn't really been used well on the main roster. But we don't really need to talk about that. So I'm gonna go. Seems like a lot of people are saying Becky. I could maybe see them putting on Nikki, which I think would just be stupid. I really do. But I'm gonna go Becky or Naomi. I don't think Alexa or Carmella will win it. Not yet. I don't see them. Not yet. I think it's too early for them. Well, they will eventually. Just not yet. And speaking of the women's title, I think it looks really cool. It's just the same as the Raw one, but blue. But the blue looks really good. It's just a perfect color of blue. Looks awesome. But next we have, speaking of this is actually really good. I like the way they've went with this. But the next match is the Usos versus the Hype Bros in a tag match to qualify for the finals in the tournament to face Heath Slater and Rhino. Now, it was originally American Alpha, and because they beat the Usos in like 30 seconds, but the Usos turned heel and beat the shit out of American Alpha, did like an injury angle on them. I thought that was so good. I thought it was really well done. I really wasn't expecting that at all. It totally took me by surprise when that happened. I think that's a great way to go, because a lot of people were like, oh, well, American Alpha's going to win, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's so predictable. Yeah. You know, that's always the thing people complain about, is predictability. Well, this wasn't predictable at all. I did not see this coming. And I think this is the way that Daniel Bryan explained it on the Talking Smack thing, like what do you call it, like a second chance saloon or something, with the last two losers facing off. I think that's cool. I think the Usos they'll win and go on to face Heath Slater and Rhino. And I now have a slight feeling that the Usos could win the whole thing. I don't want that to happen, but I think they could. But I definitely see them beating the Hype Bros for sure. And I just seen a thing on when I typed in Backlash into Google. There was something about bloody what culture. They posted something and they said that like Zack or something could turn on Mojo and team up with Kurt Hawkins again or something. I don't know about that. If that would happen, there's too many heel teams. If that was the case, they would need to either turn another team face or bring in another one, because there'd be a lot of heel tag teams at that point. But I'll go with the Usos, and then it'll be the next match would be the Usos versus Heath Slater and Rhino. I would like Heath Slater and Rhino, because I just think the way this storyline has went has just been perfect for Heath. Like, I posted a comment like a week or so ago on one of WWE's videos, and it got like 60 odd thumbs up. Thank you. I just said that it's unbelievable how Heath Slater's been booked so well in this storyline. Like, from start to finish, it's just been perfect. It honestly has been perfect. And even if they do lose, I'm sure maybe it'll keep going. It'll still be great. But honestly, I think it's just been so good, and it'd be a good payoff to have him and Rhino be the first champions. Some people were saying if that would happen, they would lose it on the next SmackDown. I don't think that would be a good way to kick off a new title. Let them keep it for at least like a month or so, and then maybe give it to someone else. But like you said, maybe the Usos will win, and then American Alpha will get redemption when they return to face the Usos for the titles or something like that. But whatever happens, I'm sure it'll be good because SmackDown has been pretty good lately. Ever since the draft, it's been really good. I didn't like this. Well, there was some of it I liked, but I didn't really like the Bray Wyatt promo on this week's SmackDown. It just bored me. Like it took me a while to recover from it. I ended up. I think I had to watch it. Maybe it took me like 2, maybe 3 times to watch that thing. It just bored me so much. I'd be watching it, and then a minute later I'd be realised I'd be thinking about something else. I just wasn't interested at all because the way Bray Wyatt's been used over the years is horrible, and you just don't care anymore. They just haven't booked him as a believable monster. He should be a destructive force, and he just isn't. And I think people just don't care anymore. I kinda don't care anymore. And that was a guy I used to love. I used to love him back when he was in NXT and when he originally came up, but not now. Speaking of that, that's the next match: Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. I'd like to see Bray win, but like I said, who cares? He hasn't been used well for a long time, so I don't really see it changing. And Orton just came off of that loss to Lesnar. I don't really see him losing again. Maybe Orton would go like crazy and end up getting DQ'd or something. I don't know. I really don't know. And I really just not really caring about it, to be honest. I'd liked Orton's promo on SmackDown. I thought he had a good promo. How he told a story about like a snake and the hunter and thing. I thought that was really cool. I thought it was a good promo. But this, I'm gonna go Orton. I don't think Bray will win it. I'll go Orton for the win. And next, in the final match so far, I think there will be matches added, is The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. My only sort of issue with this is Dolph did nothing to get this match. He lost to Dean, he then lost to AJ Styles on the SmackDown, and then he gets a title match. It doesn't really make much sense. But the promo or speech he had on Talking Smack this week was very good. I really enjoyed it. I was hooked on it from start to finish. It was really good. They really need to let guys, do like the whole Talking Smack thing. I think is great. I really do. How it's sort of unscripted and they're just left to it. I think it's awesome. I really wish they would do more of that. It does seem like there's more. It seems like SmackDown doing better things. I feel the show is just better than Raw. It simply is just better booking. It seems like some better like promos, some good matches and what have you. Just better. Simple as that. They're just better. But I don't know. Dolph winning just because he's lost so much, it would be kind of odd for him to lose again. And they're going with this whole Miz is a coward, yada yada yada. I don't know. It just doesn't really seem like they've built Dolph up to be believable to take the title from Miz. I don't know. Dolph could surprise win it, but I kind of think Miz should keep it. And I think they really need to. That's maybe my only thing with SmackDown is, excuse me, is they haven't really done a whole lot with the Intercontinental title. They should really revitalize it and make it important. Like that whole thing with Miz going and Bryan and their whole Miz going nuts at Bryan. That should have been their chance to really elevate the IC title. And they kind of looked over that whole thing because it was kind of unscripted. Like it was supposed to happen, but Miz sort of went a little bit too far and went a little bit nuts. But that really should have been their chance to revitalize the IC title and make it really mean something. Because Miz is great. Miz is a really good heel. And he does everything. Like they say all the time, like he'll do everything for the company. He'll do this or that. He's good in the ring. Awesome on the mic. Really is. This is your chance. Really make this title important again. You got the chance. Do it because Raw isn't doing it. I'm glad Miz is on SmackDown because Raw is not doing anything for their titles at all. Like Rusev is just a waste of a champion, absolute waste. But I'm gonna go with Miz to retain. I think he deserves to retain the title. And that's it. 6 matches. I don't know if it's going to be a full 3-hour pay-per-view. We'll check here on Sky Box Office and see what they've got advertised as. But I think probably 3 hours. Maybe they'll add in a couple matches, but I wouldn't be opposed to it being 2 hours. I'd be happy with that. Happy with that indeed. But I think it'll likely go just to 3 hours. Maybe add in a couple of matches. Let's see what Sky Box Office is saying here. What are they saying it's going to go to? It says... Yeah, it says it's going till 5, but I don't believe that. The last one only went till 4 in the morning. So I think it'll just go till 4 anyway. I'm not believing that. I'm not believing them. They're lying. The only reason they extended it is for... I think it was when WrestleMania went like 47 hours long. You know, WWE and their quantity over quality crap. But yeah, I could see some matches. I'd like to see maybe Breezango. Like they had an awesome match, American Alpha in the tournament, and then the following week on main event they had another awesome match. I love those guys. I think they're awesome. Really need to use them better. Same with the Ascension. You know, I was kind of hoping they'd get a chance, but you know they can't push everyone. You know, that's understandable. Not everyone can be pushed. But I would like to see those guys get a chance. To maybe be the tag champs or just some sort of feud. Even the Vaudevillains as well. We could see them to get used well. I thought Simon Gotch kind of has heat for that whole fight thing with Sin Cara a while ago. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I am liking SmackDown way more than Raw. It's been good. But that's it. There's no other matches, so I don't really have anything else to say. I did take note of some stuff that I wanted to talk about. Oh yes, there's a thing about the Cruiserweights possibly coming to SmackDown as well. They want to see how it goes on Raw, then they might put some people on SmackDown. I disagree with that because I think SmackDown is perfect as it is. The people that get used on SmackDown, everyone gets used on SmackDown, and the people that don't get used on main event. Well, you add in what, another 6 to 10 guys? Well, that's a good chunk of people not getting used each week. And we don't need that, you know. Raw does that already. We don't need that on SmackDown as well. Don't think that's a good idea. And I don't see the Cruiserweight thing working out well on Raw. I think it'll probably fail. I really just don't think it's going to go well. Raw has been brutal at times. Especially this week, there was I think the last hour was pretty horrible, to be honest. They really they put on some stupid shit, to be honest, on the show. Anyways, another thing I want to talk about, the Meet Us Laters. They showed, I don't know why this was a .com exclusive, because it was hilarious. It was Heath Slater and Rhino in the ring with his wife and his kids. I thought it was funny as hell. One of the kids, like you said, they were gonna said that she didn't have a tongue, and him winning and getting the contract to be able to get a tongue, and the crowd started a get her tongue chant. Awesome stuff, just absolutely hilarious. Like I said, the Heath storyline has been amazing from start to finish. Oh yeah, I did take a few notes here. I did talk about the Passionate Ziggler promo. It was really good. The other thing from Talking Smack was when Daniel Bryan was talking about AJ Styles breaking that guy's phone. And then Daniel Bryan threw his phone. I think accidentally, I don't know, but I absolutely lost it. I rewound it and watched it a few times, and I was just losing it. It was hilarious. He just throws it, and then he's like, "Oh shit!" It was so funny. Another thing was Renee asked Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon about 3 hours, but SmackDown going 3 hours, and they just instantly said no. Like, if SmackDown went to 3 hours, that would just ruin SmackDown. There is no need for that at all. Absolutely no need. It would just ruin it. I think if Raw went to 2 hours, it would get rid of the shit that you get in the show. There's a lot of stuff that could be chucked out and replaced with so much better stuff. But yeah, SmackDown should not go to 3 hours at all. If you think like that, you're stupid. No offense, but you're stupid. If you think like that, that's just dumb. Absolutely dumb. And the other thing I took note of was the AJ being insecure about his balls on the ropes, and the Alpha being injured by Usos. Yeah, we talked about that already. But yep, that's it. This is kind of a quicker one, which is good. I got a few things to go and watch. WWE just uploaded a Cruiserweight Classic exclusive match between Cedric Alexander and Oney Lorcan. And the thumbnail looks interesting because Cedric Alexander's coming down with this big ass clothesline, like from, I'm guessing, the top rope or a springboard top rope or something on Oney Lorcan. So I'm gonna go and watch that while this is uploading, and I got a few other things to go watch as well. But that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Feel free to leave your predictions in the comments section. Where else would you leave it? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and all that stuff. Tell me what you liked about it. I'd appreciate that a lot. But I don't think there's anything. We'll just have a check and see if anything has been, any news or what have you has been released. What's this? Check out these pics of the Blue Brand's 40 most memorable moments ever. And it's Undertaker taking Shawn Michaels to hell. That was during their feud, during their build up to the greatest match in WrestleMania history, in my opinion. At WrestleMania 25. I thought that was brilliant. There's some other random shit on WWE.com. I don't think there'll be anything on Backlash. It's weird. The Backlash page isn't actually advertising the. Oh no, wait, it does. It says the Usos / Hype Bros versus Heath Slater and Rhino. Okay, I never noticed that before. I thought they weren't advertising the match. And speaking of matches being advertised, they're not wanting Sasha versus Charlotte to be advertised for Clash of Champions anymore. For some reason, they don't. It says they've told the media department to stop promoting that match. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe Sasha is injured, or maybe they just don't want to go with that match. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Not much more to say. Do you agree on the whole 2 pay-per-views a month thing? I think it's dumb. I just don't agree with it at all. It could be done, right? But I just... no. Actually, no. I don't. I just don't think it's necessary. 1 a month. 1 for Raw. 1 for SmackDown. How hard is that? You did it before, WWE. Stop going for quantity over quality. It's dumb. It's stupid. Yep, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you later.